Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome to a Mindcrack discussion episode. And how are you free? You do not need to be free. You need to die. That is not how I planned on starting off this episode. Why are you chickens free? Hold on. Technical difficulties. We have free chickens on the loose. This is not... No! 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 No chicken! No! No chicken. That is not allowed. Bad chicken. No! Chicken. Chicken. Nah. 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 Ah! Okay. Okay, I guess. Wow. And this is going to be a serious episode too. I was going to be, serious Vechs, yes. I was going to talk about a serious subject, and I'm start off the episode by chasing chickens. Of course. I don't even want this, like, stuff. Yeah, give me this. Okay. Great. Alright, let's get out of here. What's in here? Yay, neat stuff is down there. Natural monster grinders. It's doing alright. It's generating stacks of gunpowder, which is what it's really for. This is for gunpowder here. So it's doing its job, right? Alright, anyway. Let's go back up here. And let's stop a sec. And let's collect our thoughts. And calm down. Because we don't need to chase How did those chickens get out? Anyway, alright. Okay. I just reread the article to make sure it was fresh in my mind before talking about it. So I'm going to talk about it while I dig, because I had a few things to say on it. And also, I'm tired of this intersection 2 area being plain. And you know, it's also unlabeled. Alright, so first off, the article, I guess I'll link it in the video description. I first saw it because of Paul Source Jr. recommended it. He tweeted it and said it was cool, so I checked it out. And I agree. I definitely agree. It was a good read for us creative types, artists, creators of various kinds, videos, writers, video makers, writers, map makers, you know, whoever. I thought that was pretty cool. The basic premise, and maybe you should go read the article, like pause this video, click the link in the description, go read the article, and then come back. Okay, so if you read the article or not, one way or the other, I'll try to summarize it. Basically, Neil is fielding a question about if a fan should feel. He's asking basically if George R.R. Martin owes him to continue working on Game of Thrones, and the short answer is basically no. Have you ever felt when you're reading a novel that the author owes you, like if he doesn't finish it, he's let you down? I gotta be honest, I've kind of felt like that before. I think that's a very human thing to feel, I guess. But it's kind of wrong to feel like that because the artist, the creator, really doesn't owe you anything. He used more colorful language to describe it, but I'll use the milder version of that. You know, George R. R. Martin does not work for you. He's not your lackey. I'll use a different word than he did. He's not your lackey that just works for you, making, you know, writing that story for you. And pretty much when you buy a novel or movie or whatever, any kind of media you consume, there's no guarantee there. There's no contract, there's no promise or anything. Even if it's a series, the person or people who make that series are well within their right to cancel it at any time without warning. And they really don't owe you anything. And you shouldn't feel that it's improper or rude or wrong of them to do that. It's not any of those. In fact, it would be wrong for you to, get mad at them or harass them about it. Uh, so yeah, it definitely is an entitlement issue, and I think, I've heard, some people, some YouTubers complain that when they cancel a series, people say, "Oh, well, why aren't you doing this again?" And they cancel the series either because it's no longer fun for them, they no longer enjoy it, or, it doesn't get views. Uh, and then that YouTuber might feel bad. He might feel like he's letting his fans down by canceling a series, but both of those reasons are completely legit. Not, if they don't enjoy it, then that's a great reason to just stop it. That was one reason I stopped League videos. League of Legends is the community. I was tired of dealing. League of Legends is a fantastic game with a kind of crappy community. That's the best way I can put it. Which is really sad because League is an amazing game, and I love playing it with my friends. But even when we're all on the same team, there's still other people in the match, and sometimes they can be just really, yeah, really toxic to be around. Toxicity is probably the best word. Let's leave a place to get out of here for myself. And that's why I stopped League, and also to a lesser extent, I felt like I was getting burned out on it, taking it so seriously like an esport. I was trying very hard to get gold, and I came very close, and I would win some matches and then lose some matches, and I'd go up and down and up and down, and oh, so close, we're so close, maybe we'll get it this time. No, not quite. And that's nerve-wracking, and it was just too stressful. I think the fun got sucked out of the game. And then when you combine that with the, quite frequently I would have a recording session, and because there's a lot of episodes, there's a lot of footage of that game I just deleted that you guys never got to see because I just didn't want to. I mean, I just didn't want to have the people in there featured on my channel in any way, even if it's like they say something once and I mute them. I don't even want to have that on my channel. And that's not cool. That's not cool when it's, you're doing this for your channel, investing a lot of time in recording, editing, and uploading, and that can be ruined, just by somebody else. That is not cool. And that's one reason I've turned the chat off in World of Tanks. In World of Tanks, I found the option to disable in-game chat, and I've turned it off. As far as private messages go on World of Tanks, I'm ignoring all of them now. Sorry, guys. But I got out of a match one time, and I had 10 private messages waiting on me. And a match takes about like 10 minutes, so that gives you some idea. So it's gotten to the point where I close the messages as soon as I get them without opening them. So I don't even see what you're trying to say to me. But that's just how that game's got to be. I did the same thing on League too. I just didn't respond to people on League, and yeah. But anyway, back to the article by Neil Gaiman. He basically says, George R. R. Martin's not your lackey, and he owes you nothing. And that applies to any creative person, me included. For example, if I wanted to just stop YouTube and stop mapping and delete all my videos, there is absolutely nothing wrong with me doing that. That's my my right and my choice to do if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Don't freak out. But if I wanted to, that is absolutely, you know, my choice to make. And there's basically there's no contract, there's no guarantee, uh, you know, no promises made basically to the audience. And that goes for any kind of, unless like you've got a contract that's been signed that they are working for you. And by the way, I have done commission work in the past. I'm currently not accepting commission work right now because I've got too much stuff going on as it is. But when I have been hired to do a commission work with my mapping Minecraft maps, I made Minecraft maps for people. I pretty much drop everything because that at that point is a job, and at that point, yes, there is commitment. There is a legal contract that the people who hire me sign that says that I will do certain things, and that is, you know, that's in writing, signed by, you know, both of us, that says this is what I will do for you in exchange for money, basically. So that is different. That is different. But I think what Neil is getting at is that people... What the heck? The heck? Zisto! Did Zisto just break my door? Son of a... Well, at least he's not hostile. Oh, that is incredibly inconvenient. Oh, they have the pathfinding to do that now, and they'll just beat the door down? Do I need to make it so they can't beat the door down by putting the door sideways and then closing it? Alright, well, whatever. You know what? You are not welcome here. Get out of here. Stupid pig derp. Did I do this door right, by the way? If I put it like that and open it, and I put it like this, now the door is, that door is closed. Now the door is technically open, I think. Alright. I may have to come back and put an iron door. So yeah, and I think, I don't know if Paul has canceled series before, but I definitely know some of us Mindcrack guys have. And people are, I know people have been, you know, some people, probably a minority of people, have been very negative and critical about that. And really they don't really have a case there. They don't really have anything to stand on. I'm going to keep digging because I need stone for a project, an upcoming project, and I might just dig down to, I run out of ladders maybe. That's what I'll do. But I absolutely agree with Paul and Neil Gaiman, the guy who wrote the article. I thought it was a great thing for Paul to link, and I really enjoyed reading it. I love reading stuff that people link, partially because it lets me know like kind of how they think. I mean, if they're linking it, then it's something that's important to them. I really like Strat4. I've linked that several times, reading articles on that site. Strat4 is a global geopolitical intelligence website. I don't pay for it. It's like $300 a year, I think, which is slightly pricey. $300 a year to get their, you know, all of their reports. But they do free reports, and I always find those really fascinating to read. What else? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what else I want to talk about. The guy that wrote into Neil had a second question. He asked if audiences have too much input when basically scrutinizing a work. I guess he means comment sections, tweets, stuff like that. Because I don't know if this was like in the past. I don't know if I could even do what I do if this was in the past. Maybe it would be something like there'd be a bulletin board system, or you would buy, like I would make custom maps for a game, custom levels for a game, I should say, and you would do a mail order, maybe to my friggin' home address, and I'd charge, I don't know, some small fee to cover the cost of shipping and the disc, and I'd ship it to you. And then you really couldn't do much feedback. Maybe like personal distribution doesn't really work. It would have to be like on sale, I guess. I'd have to just sell the stuff. And I know I have a lot of younger fans, and I honestly didn't think selling my maps was realistic, because I'm targeting the Minecraft audience is, I think, mostly younger. And I'm not saying you guys are broke or anything, but you guys are broke. No. That's actually why one free-to-play game failed, and I do not remember which one it was. Oh, it was aimed at younger kids, and it failed. And it failed because basically young kids don't have money to spend on the cash shop in that the free-to-play title needs to survive. So any free-to-play games aimed at younger kids, they really can't. I don't know. I really don't know if that'll work, because young kids they don't have credit cards. They don't really have PayPal. They're not going to be able to afford to buy DLC content and stuff. I'm kind of curious, actually. I wonder what the cutoff is. I wonder what the cutoff age is for monetizing an audience. Like at what age will a fan, player, viewer, whatever, have disposable income and the ability to spend money on your product? Like, let's say we have a free-to-play game. What age should we expect people to have what age should we hi Fappy, what age should we expect people to start having the disposable income and the ability to spend that money online in like a cash shop for a free-to-play game, so that they can buy, I don't know, hats, experience boosters, cosmetic items, whatever kind of stuff you would expect to find in a free-to-play cash shop. Tanks, apparently. Premium tanks. Yeah, I gotta support my habit. One thing I like about World of Tanks, though, is once you get tanks that you enjoy, and like, let's say you do want to spend money to get past the grind a bit faster, you can do that, to like boost your experience gain, kind of, with the free XP conversion system, and just spend less time grinding if you're willing to pay just a little bit of money. It's really not that expensive. I don't need those 2 bits of stone. I can safely toss those, I think. One thing I like about that game is once you get to a certain point, it's you don't really need to spend any more. Well, you don't need to spend any money from the first place if you're willing to just grind a bit more. But I'm kind of impatient, and I got a lot of stuff to do, so I don't have the time to play the game all day, like another player might. So when I do play it, I need to, get the most use out of my time. let's make some of these into torches. Boop. And then make some of this into jack-o'-lanterns. Make that into jack-o'-lanterns too. There we go. Right. I need to drop off the stone. Where do I drop my stone off at? In here? Is it just me, or does that stone in there look really weird? Like the colors seem weird. I don't know quite what's happening here. Anyway, let's get back to work. Oh, I need a second water bucket because I think I'll put water down there at the bottom. Water. Is the water bucket in here? Yes, there it is. So anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, World of Tanks. Once you get your tanks that you want, you don't really need to spend any more money because they're like done. They're done, I guess. It's almost like the same thing as building a like a model kit. Like once you're done, you're done, and that is a safety hazard down there. But what I actually was talking about before I got slightly distracted. Is there a pigman in here? I thought I heard one. No, okay. I need to do something about that. That is very not cool that the zombie pigmen have pathfinding now. It's almost like Dinnerbone saw that video about the secret weakness of pigmen and decided to, nope, can't have that. I'm sure Zisto's happy though, but you know. I swear I heard the bow sound coming from above me when I shot. The sound glitches in this snapshot are freaking me out. Alright, we need to make this level be pumpkins, because I want it nice and brightly lit down here. But the question was, like, do audience members have too much input? And, like, in the past, I don't even know if I could do what I do with people, you know, without widespread internet connectivity for me, well, both me and the audience. I mean, I don't even know. Like, what would you do? Write me a letter or something? Is that what you do in the past before the internet? You know, I don't know. I guess you would. Huh. As I sit here pondering my future actions, it has dawned on me that I have not appreciated this bat enough. Squeak! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hey, yes. Squeak. Squeak. Yes. Squeak. Yes. Good bat. You're a good bat. Is this your home down here? Is this your home? All right. We're gonna light it up, and you may have to fly a little higher because it's gonna get kind of damp around here. Slightly damp, I think. All right. Yeah, this will look pretty cool. And then I'm gonna put water down here. One right there. And that should be infinite. And then run it here. I need to learn how to do the water combo thingy that makes water automatically like fill up. I don't know how that quite works. I thought you could trigger a chain reaction. Is it water around the edges or something? Maybe I'll have to ask Doc about that when he's on Skype next time or something. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Etherp did not... Oh, he said hi. Okay. Alright. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to tear out the... Wait a minute. I got this. I'm going to take up the ladder, I think. And I'm going to use the... okay, I'll use the water to get back up. Alright, that's how we'll do this. And then I might put some glass over this. I bet that would look sweet. Put some glass over this. And yeah, glass over this would look great. Do I have some glass? I need some free glass. I might have to go get all that glass back from Cleo that I gave her. So anyway, the discussion part of this episode. Yeah, let me get back to that. Bye, Bat. Have fun down there. It would be cool if I could put a name tag on him. No, I don't like where he is. I'll avoid a name tag temporarily. But yeah, we'll still have to do the top. But the other question was, like, do audiences have too much input? And like in the past, you know, before Twitter and the comments section, the comments section, I know I did a discussion on the need to be consulted. I had to have done that, or at least I linked it. But whoop, whoop, whoop. But it's very easy to like leave comments and tell me your opinion on stuff. It's easier than it's ever been before. It hasn't really been possible before. I mean, all you really had was, you know, if an author puts out a book in the 1970s, you write a letter to him. That's it. I mean, that's all you can really do. And it takes forever to get there, and you have no idea if he sees it or not. You know, you can't upvote other people's letters if they contain the same thing that you think. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. I'm thinking no, I don't like that. Maybe that. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing here now. I like that down there though. That looks cool. I kind of almost want to make it all glass here, but I don't know if I have the pumpkins oriented the right way to look proper. Dang. Well, I have to think. But you know, do audiences have too much input? Is it too easy to tell me what you think? I say no. That's a pretty easy one. I say no. I kind of like seeing your feedback. It's helpful to... Any Zistos in here? Nope. Okay. Remind me to capture the next zombie pigman that comes through there and name them Zisto and then stick them somewhere in my base. No, I like hearing what you guys think. I like the comments. I love my comment section. And I have to thank you guys for being higher quality commenters than other YouTube channels get. You guys seem to be reasonably smart, and I respect your intelligence. That's why I don't do stupid stuff like, you know, smack that like button with your flipper to do, you know. Sorry, that's a different rant, but YouTubers asking for likes, I can't do it. I can't do it. I know I should. I know I probably should. You know, within the first 30 seconds of every video, I should have like a, don't forget to like and subscribe, But I respect you guys too much. I think you guys would, I don't know, I wouldn't want to watch a channel that always did that. That would get to me. And so, because I wouldn't want to watch it, I don't want to do it to you guys. Because I respect you guys. But, yeah. But no, I don't think we have, that was a pretty easy question. My answer is just like, nope. No. What else? That's about all I wanted to talk about with the article. I'll link it in the description in case you want to read it. And that's about it. That's about it. We got stone, which I needed, and we got some progress done on this. Maybe this is not a Mindcrack discussion video after all, because I actually did something important. I worked on my intersection a bit. So this might actually be a Mindcrack episode. It was originally, yeah, you know what, yeah. This is a Mindcrack episode. Mindcrack discussion is when I'm like branch mining or something stupid. Not when I'm actually working on something in the base. That's, hi slime. Hi. Hi, yeah, you're a cutie. Yes you are. Yes you are. Right, anyway. So I'm going to sign off now and take a break before I keep yakking. And I will ask you guys to have a nice day. I will tell you thanks for watching, and I will wish you to take it easy. Until next time. I can't sign off like that. That sounds awkward. Hey, wait. I gotta jump around on my... There we go. Hold on. Topic, discussion, opinion, counter-opinion, more discussion, ramble. Cute joke involving bats. Ramble, ramble, now I'm just taking the piss out of myself. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Ramble, ramble. Cute noises. Random giggles. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Ramble. Alright, there we go. Now the episode feels done. I can take a shot at myself, can't I, right? Can I poke fun at myself? I am genre savvy and I am self-aware. I know what I do. Alright. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Until next time. Nope. Fuck. I messed that up. Messed that up again. Thank you guys. How do I do it? Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Until then, take... God. Take it easy.